Hello, everyone, and welcome to our sneak peek into coaching. We get so excited to just share this gift that we've been blessed with, and we like to share it and shout it from the rooftops as often as possible. It's just been such a blessing to us and our families, and in different seasons of life. If you kind of take a look at our team, and when you hear the story that will be shared tonight, or hear different of our coaches talking, we're all at sometimes similar but different seasons in life, and it just fits so well into whatever the season of life is. And so my name is Patrice Buller. I'm the founder of the Radiant Tribe. We've been a team for about 2.5 years, and God has used us to do some pretty incredible things in the past 2.5 years. And so I'm just honored to walk alongside of the women that we get to serve in health and in fitness, and also, as coaches, coming alongside each other and just cheering each other on with this coach life. So I'm going to be sharing a little bit about my story, how I got into coaching. I'm going to talk about what we do as coaches. A lot of times people are like, what is it that you actually do? And then I'm going to pass it on to Abby. She's going to share a little bit of her story. I just love what God's been doing in her life relative to her faith and fitness journey. And then I'll share how we earn an income, and I'll also share next steps and how you can join. So again, my name is Patrice Buller. I have been coaching for about 2.5 years. I started coaching with a 2-year-old and a 2-month-old, and life was crazy. So if I can do it, you can do it. I have always been passionate about health and fitness. I basically have no older people in my family. We have all different kinds of predispositions to diseases. So many passed away from lifestyle preventable diseases, and I just looked around. Even at my high school graduation, I had no grandparents. And I was just like, this is sad, and I want to do something about this. I want to make a change for, my kids and their kids and their kids, and how neat that it doesn't have to be set in stone. Like, we have that ability to take control of what we can control. Can we control everything? Absolutely not. But we can control, how we feel our bodies. We can control how often we move our bodies. And so I was like, I just want to make a change for me and my kids. And so, I switched around all different kinds of, majors in college. I knew I wanted to do something health and fitness. Ended up teaching health and phys ed, personal trainer, but coaching is literally my most favorite thing in the world, because it wraps up all of my passions into one. Faith, I get to share my passion. No, it's not a Christian company, but we have that platform. We have the opportunity to share our faith. So to share my faith, to incorporate health and fitness and serving women and all of that around my family schedule. A lot of it's virtual, so it's amazing. We get to do a lot of this kind of stuff and just extend the reach of people. As a personal trainer, I thought had to be within the 4 walls of a gym, but that's not true. That's one of the beautiful things about social media, is we get to connect with people, even far away. So it's been such a big blessing to me. I joined, and I needed the accountability myself. Honestly, I, had my first baby, went into my little closet, thought I had to come out and say, okay, now I'm fit. Whereas the second time, I'm like, no, it's okay. I know I'm a personal trainer. I don't have to beat myself up that I gained some weight. I gained 40 pounds. Oh, there's a kid. I thought about putting them to bed. Daddy's outside. But I knew they were going to fight me. So I was like, I'm just going to try. Take your shirt. Okay.
Yeah, quiet.
Oh, did you get wet?
Yeah.
Hey, go tell Daddy. It's life. We get to kind of do it in the midst of the crazy. So anyway, I said, what, I need accountability myself. And a couple people had approached me about coaching before, but I just couldn't picture myself on their teams, and who you join does matter. So we don't take it lightly that we invited you here. I hope you don't take it lightly. We have a very specific mission. It is definitely the more narrow road, and we like to be clear about that, because we want you to join a team that you feel like would be the best fit for you. This is not a pressure type of thing. So we just like to make it very clear, how we do have a faith-based mission. But so I, said, I don't necessarily see myself fitting on those teams. I didn't really get what coaching was, but my husband's like, babe, you're basically a coach. Like, you are sharing your journey on social media, you're inspiring people, you're sharing recipes, all these different things. You might as well be a coach. And most husbands are the ones that are skeptical, but mine was like, do it. So I said no for 2 years. Don't do that, ladies. Okay. You are not allowed to say no that long. And then finally, I actually saw my upline. She did a sneak peek into coaching. I listened in on how she combined find her faith in her fitness. And I was like, this is it. I know that God was kind of, saving this for me and saving the team that I joined for me. And so it has just been such an incredible blessing since then. So I joined, I did one of our programs, Core de Force, which is a kickboxing MMA style program, lost 10 pounds right away. So instead of going into my little fitness closet and feeling shameful that I had weight to lose, I said, you know what? I got 40 pounds to lose. Come join me. If you have health and fitness goals, let's work on them together. Let's come alongside of each other. And that's what I love about what we do. It's not just about selling a product or pushing a product. We get to come alongside of women, listen to their struggles, their needs, their goals, and then help them find, a match for what works for them through nutrition, through fitness, and really help them, see them through with the accountability aspect. That's what sets us apart, is the community, the accountability, and the support. So that's a little bit about my story, how I joined. And then I also, joined and started working with women as far as clients. And then I said, this mission is so big. I don't want to do it by myself. I want to find women that are like me, that are passionate about faith and fitness and doing things a different way, doing things God's way. And I want to, build up a team of women so we can really kind of reach a lot of people together. I can't reach everyone, nor will everybody connect with me, right? But your people are going to connect with you, and your people are going to connect with you. So if we all help a few people, just imagine how deep that impact will be. And that's really what we want, is to impact lives. So as far as what Beachbody is, if you don't know, we are Beachbody coaches, which we are super proud about. Here's my little Beachbody mug here. You might not see us scream it, the name Beachbody all over, and it's not because we're not proud of the company we're partnered with. We're very, very proud. It's a company who cares about people, and I've had the opportunity to be with corporate, one-on-one in small settings, and they really do care about people, and we have high quality products that go through extensive testing, and that's another reason why I said no for a couple years. I just didn't want to put my name on anything that I couldn't trust, and I 1,000% trust, everything that we have and that we offer. And so Beachbody's mission is to help people live healthier, more fulfilling lives and to reach their goals. And so that partners so beautifully with our team mission, which is to do that in a way that honors God and to help people really see it as an opportunity to steward their bodies well and, do it in a way that is going to bring about that long-lasting freedom that's rooted in a relationship with Jesus Christ. So that's Beachbody's mission. It started off as literally a fitness company who wanted to just put out health and fitness resources that made it more accessible. So at-home workout programs, P90X, if you remember that, that's one of our OG programs, P90X, Insanity, Turbo Fire. So they put out these programs off the infomercials. If anybody remembers infomercials, my kids are probably like, what is that? So they had these infomercials that people were buying the DVDs. They were like flying off, and then they went to collect intel and transformation stories to see how the programs were working for people. And they found that people were purchasing them, but they weren't actually completing them. So they came across this forum where people were kind of coaching people through the programs. People who had already gone through them were encouraging people through the programs, and people were seeing the results. They felt accountable, they felt supported and encouraged. So they were actually going through the programs and seeing awesome progress. And so they said, you know what, they're on to something. They're doing this on their own time, their own dime. Let's create a compensation plan for them where, they can actually benefit from this. So that's where Team Beachbody was born. And that's what we are. We are a team of coaches, cheerleaders, motivators, encouragers. You don't have to be the expert. I know I'm a personal trainer, but I'm the minority. It's basically a team of just normal, regular people who want to work on their own health and fitness and get healthy and want to say, you know what, come do this, let's run together. So that's what we are. You don't have to be the fitness expert. We have the Shanti and Autumn and all the super trainers for that on the screen. You don't have to be a nutritionist. We have all of the world-class certified nutritionists that put together these incredible nutrition programs. We just have to show up and, live it out ourselves and inspire other people to do the same thing. So that's what Beachbody is. It's basically what a coach is. And then there's 4 main things that we do every day. So when you say, okay, but what do you do as a coach? These are the 4 main things. Ready? There's a quiz at the end. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So number 1 is we do what I said. We are living it out. We are proof that this works. So it's working out to our workout programs. Doesn't have to be at home. If you like to go to the gym, that's fine too. If it ends up being, in your apartment complex gym or at work on your lunch break, or, you can take these programs anywhere because they're streamed now, which is incredible. So it is living it out. So doing our workout programs and or nutrition programs and coming up with your own story and really understanding that this is about your health first. How cool that our number one responsibility is to be healthy ourselves. I mean, that's been the biggest accountability for me in the crazy seasons of life and the tough seasons of life. I'm currently in a really, really tough, season with some family stuff that's going on, and the accountability of coaching, knowing that I have people that I have to show up for. I mean, it's been a huge accountability in my own journey. Not even I have to, but it's like I get to, everybody has stuff going on. We all get busy. We all have struggles. We all have hard times that we're going to go through. So how do we live that example out that, yeah, it's tough, but I'm making that tough choice because I believe that it's worth it. And I know it's going to help me in the end. It's going to help me with my stress. It's going to help me feel better and be able to, have a better control over what I can control. So it is living it out yourself, which is going to help number two be more natural. Is when people usually say, I don't want to be salesy.
Mommy, my shirt is done.
Oh, good job. So the second thing is connect, invite, and follow up. So this is where that person-to-person interaction comes in. And there's plenty of people who say, well, I don't want to be salesy. I know that was me. I don't know if that's you, but I was like, I don't want to be salesy. I don't want to sell products. And this is not my thing. But when you're doing number one, you're living it out yourself. That's going to be a natural kind of overflow of your life. It's your lifestyle. Like if you go to a restaurant and the experience was amazing, or you watch a movie that you really enjoyed, or, whatever, if it's something that you really enjoy, you're going to share about it. You're going to tell people about it, or people are, going to end up asking you. They're going to say, whoa, you have this energy now, or I see that you're losing some weight. What have you been doing? Or I see now you are, eating these healthier meals. You didn't used to do that, or, you're whatever. They're going to start noticing. And so they're going to start bringing it up. And also, you're going to want to talk to people about it. And you start with your family and friends. So you're connecting with people, you're sharing the gift. My mom was one of my very first clients, literally in my first group, and still 2 years later, she's down 30 pounds. Her inflammation is gone. She's running laps around me with my kids, which she never used to do before, So how cool, like worst case scenario, you get healthy yourself, you help your friends and family get healthy. I mean, that's it. That's worth it to me. If we all just help our friends and family get healthy, hello, that's amazing. So you live it out yourself. You help people in your sphere of influence, and then also through social media, you get to share your journey with other people and inspire them that way. And we teach you how to do that. Don't feel like you have to have a big following or have to know it all. I knew nothing. I still am learning things every single day. Like I knew nothing. Okay, so there's definitely, you can learn, right? So we're going to teach you all of that with social media, how to share with people. So you live it out yourself, you share it with other people, and then once they join you, you help them get results. So you help them reach their goals. First, you got to know what they are. So I love getting to know people behind the scenes before they even join. What are your goals? What are your struggles? We're not just trying to sell you a product. Like, no, wait, let's talk first. Like, what is it that you're battling? Have you invited Jesus into your journey? I love asking that question and just really kind of like getting to know where they are, so that we're not feeling salesy, right? So if you don't want to be that sales girl, just don't be that sales girl. We're not sending a bunch of cold messages to people. That's not how we do. We are investing in people's lives. That's our mission as believers. Forget Beachbody. Our mission as believers is to get to know people and to invest in people's lives and to want to, make a difference. So that's what our goal is as coaches, is to shine light in people's lives through social media. We get to get into people's homes. I mean, it's an unbelievable thing. So we're helping them see their results as your clients, as also your coaches. Once you have people that join your team and they get that fire, they want to share. It's natural after they're getting results. You're going to help them see results, financially, help, them start to earn an income sharing their journey and things like that. And the last thing is personal development. So again, super cool. We get to grow as people as part of our job description. So you are taking just a little bit of time every day. It could be 10 minutes, could be a chapter of a book, could be, 15 minutes of a podcast. That's up to you, but you're constantly wanting to learn and grow. At first, it's going to be about the business, getting to know the ins and outs. And then you're going to get to the point where you want to hear from other people outside of the business and things like that. So living it out yourself, which is going to make it natural to inspire other people to do the same thing. Once they join you, you help them reach their goals, and then you're continuing to just grow as a person. So those are the 4 main things that we do as coaches. And now I'm going to throw it over to Abby. She's going to share a little bit about her story. She's a busy college student. She has an incredible just background story with her health and fitness. She just got back from China a few weeks ago and hit all her business goals before she even went. I'm like, can you just teach me your ways? But she has a passion to just help women around her age get healthy and do it for Jesus. So Abby, share a little bit about your story.
Hello guys. So yeah, my name's Abby. I am a junior at Lipscomb University in Nashville. I'm studying missional entrepreneurship, which is just this really cool cross between missions and business. And I'm super passionate about both of those things. So before I get into kind of how I got into coaching, I kind of want to give a little bit of my backstory. So growing up as a kid, I was overweight from a pretty young age. I think starting in maybe first grade, I was starting to get a little overweight for my age range. I was always a little bit chunkier, which was fine. It was no big deal. I was a kid, but as time progressed and it just kept getting worse, it kind of became a problem. And so when I was in 6th grade, I think, I went to the doctor, and I remember them saying, you've got to lose weight. This is going to be a problem if you keep going down this track. And so at a really young age, I had to start thinking pretty seriously about my health. So then I transitioned to middle school. And when I transitioned to middle school, I began to be bullied for my weight. And so because of those 2 things, because of the doctor saying I needed to lose weight, and then also because of the fact that I was beginning to be bullied, I did a complete 180. I ended up losing around 60 pounds in a matter of 5 to 6 months, really quick. I did that by over-exercising and under-eating. I just remember obsessively counting calories, shaming myself if I ate over 500 calories a day, which is literally nothing. And so because of that, I developed an eating disorder. And so already by this young age of 14, I have experienced these 2 extremes when it comes to health. And so throughout the rest of my high school career and then the beginning of college, my health had just been kind of a roller coaster. I went through periods where I would gain a bunch of weight, and then because of that eating disorder, because I had gone through that, I had a lot of really bad habits of going back to not eating in order to lose that weight. And so it was just really bad, repetitive habits that just caused my health to not be sustainable. And so about a year and a half ago, I just kind of hit a breaking point. I was like, I'm so tired of this being such a roller coaster. And so I sort of took it into my own hands, and I was like, I'm going to find a way to get sustainably healthy. And I don't care if it's not quick. I just want to learn how to live a lifestyle that is healthy all the time. And so I began working out, and kind of finding routines that I like, and that I enjoyed. And then I became a lot more familiar with nutrition, and just sort of you can honestly learn a lot on your own. You really can. Google and Pinterest and all these things helped me a lot. But I kind of taught myself a little bit about nutrition, and sort of developed a passion for that. And so over the past year, I have actually lost about 20 pounds, and I'm at a really sustainable weight. And not a lot of people notice, to be honest. Really no one noticed. And it's because I did it in such a long amount of time, but I found this way to create sustainable health. And it's been really, really good for me. So basically, all that to say, I found the sustainable health, and really I found it through Jesus. That breaking point was me saying, I'm tired of not putting my worth where it belongs. And so I was like, I'm going to get healthy, and I'm going to do this because I want to live a full life, and I want to feel good and fulfill everything that the Lord has in store for me. And so it wasn't until I invited Jesus on that journey that it became sustainable. So basically, about 3 months ago, that's when I started coaching. I never used Beachbody before, didn't know anything about it. I met my upline coach. Her name's Caroline, and she told me that she does Beachbody coaching. And basically, like, I took a week to like pray about it because she like told me about it, and I was like, that sounds just like what I need to do. And I took a week to pray about it and like felt so much peace about it, like just this overwhelming amount of peace that came with like everything she was telling me. And so a week later, I signed up for Beachbody and became a coach in the same day. And so that's 3 months ago, and literally in 3 months, like, I have been able to hit every benchmark that I've set for myself so far. And I have like this incredible little tribe of clients that I get to like pour into every single month. And it's just really cool for me because of my past and knowing that like I struggled so much with that in my past, and now I get to help other people, even though I'm a busy college student, and even though I'm young, and even though I like the devil will tell me a lot of lies that I'm like not qualified to help people, but I really am. Like my story is what makes me so passionate about this. And so seriously, like, coaching has been a huge blessing. I am not in it for the money, but also it's also a really great way to like make some side money when you're in college, or when you're a busy working mom, or whether you work a full-time job. Like, that's what I love about this business, is because you can do it on the side of all that, and it's so doable. It's really up to you what the business looks like. It's up to you what your hours look like. And so that's been really awesome for me with my college life here. And then lastly, I always like to mention this team has been a huge blessing for me, just because it's provided me with a lot of like incredible mentors and friends, just people I can look up to, because I am like still pretty young and I have a lot to learn and I have a lot of life ahead of me. And it's cool to have people like Patrice who are like moms, and they're just like that, short amount of time ahead of me in life that I get to look up to, and that they pour into me. And no matter what age we are, we all get to like feed off each other and learn ideas from each other and learn about the Lord through each other. Like, this team, not only has this just provided me with like an incredible mentor for my business, this team has provided me incredible mentors for my life. So I don't know. I just think like the fact that you're on this team call tonight is a really, really big deal, because this team is incredible. I don't know what else to say. They're incredible, and they will pour into you. And if you pour into them, you'll just get so much out of this. So yeah, I guess that's all I have, but I'm really thankful for this tribe, really thankful for this business, really thankful for Beachbody. So.
Aw, so thankful for you. Seriously, it never gets old just hearing their stories. And we all have, I'm sure, the same exact hesitations and objections and questions that you have. So if anything pops in your head, feel free to, you can type it. There's a little chat box. You can type it and we'll answer that question, or you can, connect with the coach who invited you here after this and answer, ask any questions that you have. But yes, just like Abby said, we all inspire each other. Like, I am so inspired by her, even though she's younger than me, just the fire and passion that she has. And she literally joined and started right away just helping people. Like, she didn't wait until she had all the trainings down or felt like she had it all or knew it all. She just went for it and was like, look, I don't know everything, but I know that I am super excited about this and I want you to experience it too. And to the point where I would tell her like, oh my gosh, you hit this goal, or you hit this goal. And she's like, well, I don't even know. I'm just out here like trying to impact all the people. So I just love that. And that's what we try to keep each other grounded in, is it's about the purpose. The perks are amazing. I'm not going to pretend that I don't like going on a free tropical vacation every year. It's amazing, of course, and how cool that there's a company that we're partnered with that wants to bless us for helping other people. It's incredible. But that's not what we're chasing. We're not chasing points. We're not chasing, ranks. I've been there before. I've been on the side of like getting distracted by the shiny and, the recognition and all of that. And that's what's so important about our mission, is it's so much bigger than those temporary things. And in a world, a fitness world that's very self-seeking and dark and empty, people are constantly chasing empty goals, that next pound or that next, piece of ab showing, or, whatever goals that come to our heads. I'm not saying the goals are bad. That's what we do. We help people reach their goals. So whatever your goals are, we're going to help you get there, but that can't be what we're chasing. That can't be the end result. It's so important that we are really trying to experience that freedom, and that's going to trickle into every single area of life. And so I love that. Speaking of time commitment, people often say, maybe look at me, I'm a full-time coach, meaning I earn a full-time income, I work part-time hours, but they see that I have so much time that I dedicate towards this. And they're like, well, I can't do that. I either have a full-time job or I have this, and this. And, number one, this is me 2.5 years into the business. So you kind of can't compare where you see someone else to where you are. It's going to be completely different. But also, it's specific to you and where you are in your season and what your goals are. Maybe you do just want to earn a little extra income, and you're like, well, if I can share my journey and help some people in the meantime, that's awesome. And I just want some extra money for groceries, or to send my kid to dance class, or, to not have to worry about my car payment. Like, that's incredible. Or maybe you are like, you know what, I'm working full time in a job that I don't necessarily love, and I would love to have more time freedom and financial freedom and just more time with my family. Then you could absolutely, build this business while you're working full time, or while you're doing whatever you're doing, in an hour to two a day, get that momentum going, and then, get to the point where you can supplement that full-time income and let this be your full-time job. So your goals don't have to be my goals don't have to be your goals. We're going to come alongside of you, and just like in your health and fitness, for your business, we're going to figure out, okay, what do you want out of this? You just want some sisters to be healthy with, and you want to enjoy the products, and if somebody asks you, then you'll share that. That's okay too. Don't feel like you have to have someone else's, ideal look of what coaching is. It's specific to where you are. So as far as the time commitment, it's usually about an hour to 2 a day. We have a handy dandy little tracker. I don't know where mine is. We have a little tracker that literally breaks down exactly what you do every single day. So when you're like, what do I do? It's exactly those 4 things that I mentioned, but it breaks it down very specifically about, how much time is a good idea for starting out to spend on that. But again, if you can dedicate an hour to 2 a day, and that's going to include your workout, that's going to include all of that. We get to work out. That's our job. It's amazing. So that's all included. There's also new coach training that we have. So don't worry about knowing everything. That's going to come, we're going to take it day by day, but about an hour to 2 is recommended to really get that momentum going in your business. And you can decide when that is. That could be 1 hour, in the morning, or 30 minutes in the morning and at night, or, on your lunch break, or little 10-minute power pockets throughout the day. Again, we'll help you figure out what's going to work best for your season. And it might change, as time goes on. So that's time. And then I'll hop into how we earn an income. So someone someone specifically asked me the question, do you do this and earn an income, or is it just because you love it? And I'm like, I love that I love it, but I also love that, yes, I can earn an income for my family, and I'm not ashamed about that at all. Even as believers, sometimes we're like, yeah, but I'm a Christian. I feel bad asking you for money. I'm like, but did you go to the grocery store and have an exchange of goods? Like, did you buy your food and give someone money and get we have needs and we provide services for people. We have to eat, right? Pastors have to eat and live, and that's not a bad thing. We're all literally, as long as there's an exchange of goods where the person's good and we're good, then it's okay. And so this does happen to be, like I said, my income for my family. And so earning an income is definitely possible with the business. Again, it's going to equate to what your goals are in the business, how hard you're willing to work, and kind of going from there. So we have 2 major ways that we earn income. The first way is through commissions. So basically, if someone purchases something and they do it through your site, you're going to get a 25% commission off of anything that they purchase. So we have snack bars, we have a superfood shake, we have 3-day cleanse. You name it, we have it when it comes to health and fitness. And so if someone were to stumble upon your link, or you're in communication with someone and they purchase through you, 25% commission for that. It's amazing. So that starts to build up. The main way that we connect people is through a challenge pack. That challenge pack includes everything they need. It's like a little perfect health and fitness bundle that's going to give them the tools they need and then help us to be able to hold them accountable well. Because yes, you do need tools. We can't just like say, okay, go do it and then hold them accountable, but don't know what we're holding them accountable to. So we want to know that they have workouts that work, a calendar that they can, click on and know exactly what they're doing. We want to know that they're fueling their body every day with, our superfood shake. We want to know that they are plugging into our accountability group. So the challenge pack, you get a whole entire year of Beachbody On Demand, which has any workout you can think of: kickboxing, yoga, dance, Pilates, cardio, strength, you name it. 20 minutes a day, up to an hour and a half a day, 4 days a week to 6 days a week. So we have something for everyone. And now it's beautiful because the DVDs, Erica can tell you back in the day, she did a little thing for our team where she showed her whole box of DVDs. I mean, we're talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars of DVDs. That's what we used to do, is every time you want to try a new program, okay, I want to do Insanity, $70 to $100 for one program. Do that program a couple times. If you're like me, I get like fitness ADD, I get over it. You want to try something else, well, that's like $70 to $100 every time you want to try a program. For the price of basically 1 to 2 programs, they're getting an entire year of all of the programs, access to all of the programs. So I love talking about the cost. I don't care. I'm not ashamed. Nothing compares to what people get when they join us. For the cost of a gym membership for a month, they get a whole year of everything they need. So it hypes me up. I'm a personal trainer. I could charge that for like one session and they get it for a whole year. So so they get a whole year of Beachbody On Demand, every single workout program you could dream of, streamed, do it from anywhere. They also get their first month supply of Shakeology, which is our superfood nutrition shake. I actually shared on my stories yesterday, my personal testimony with Shakeology. Wasn't even expecting it. To me, it was just a quick, easy way to get tons of nutrients in as a busy nursing mom. My midwife cleared it as my prenatal while I was breastfeeding. I was like, okay, I'm sold. So it was just a quick, easy meal, way to get tons of nutrients in without taking a bunch of pills. I don't like to take a bunch of vitamins and pills and stuff just because I forget. I'm mom brain. So to me, it was just easy. But then 6 months later, it might still be up there, but I think I have it in my highlights too. You could see the difference of my hands. My hands were covered with eczema my entire life. My siblings' job when I was growing up was literally to tell my parents when I was like uncontrollably scratching. But then 6 months, cleared up and has not returned. I still can't believe it. I get chills thinking about it myself. And I've eaten healthy for years, but I was missing nutrients that we don't get anymore from, our food naturally, just the way it's grown and processed. Our food is different. It's not the same food that our grandparents were eating. And so Shakeology is a very high quality nutrition shake. It's not a protein shake. We have a protein shake that you can drink after your workout, or a recovery shake. It's a nutrition shake. It's going to give you prebiotics, probiotics, digestive enzymes, adaptogens to help, balance hormones, you name it. And it's in there if it's good for you, minus all the junk. Again, I didn't want to say yes because I just wasn't sure, but it's a super high quality product. So they get their first month supply of that, where they're fueling their body. If nothing else, you can't control any of the other meals. They're getting one high quality meal. And then they also get the year of our accountability group, where we can love on them and support them and encourage them in a group setting. So a year of health and fitness support, fitness, nutrition, accountability. We add that faith element. And that's for about $160. The base package is about $160. They'll get all of that, which again, unbelievable. So let's say that they purchase that challenge pack, and that's what we want to do, is want to help at least 3 people get started with a challenge pack every month. And so that's how it just kind of sets us up for knowing that we're constantly helping people and helping them with everything that they need. And so if they get that, you'll get a commission off of that. Let's say it's around $50. If 3 people, which is the goal, get it, it's about $150 your first month. So already you've bought back your challenge pack, because you're going to need to get one in order to have everything you need to share with people. So you've already bought that back. Think about that next month. You help 3 people, that's the $150. Plus, if the 3 people stay on Shakeology, you're going to get commission for that. And then you can see how that slowly continues to build each month as you're constantly bringing new people in. You're helping them see results. So they want to keep, using the products because they're loving them. So that slowly starts to build that way. But when you hear people retiring their husbands and earning a full-time income, it's not because they're just selling like 8,000 challenge packs a day. That would be extremely exhausting. Where the financial freedom and the residual income comes in is through the second way, which is team cycle bonus. And that's where building up a team, like I said, of like-minded women who share the same mission of sharing their health and fitness journey to inspire other people, helping them get results. When you find people that are like you, that join your team and they're out there doing the same thing, someone could be in Tennessee, like Abby, someone else could be, in Virginia and all these other places doing things, and it's not like you know about it, right? You know when your client orders, but things could be happening all over the country that you have no idea about. But because they're on your team, that's accruing this team cycle volume that turns into a team cycle bonus. And so that's how you really start to grow that passive residual income. So finding people like you who just either want to be first, just believers who want to just believe. They believe in it themselves. So maybe they join as a discount coach. They just want to save money on it. They don't necessarily want to share yet, but they're believers. So they are just joining and living it out themselves. And then they might either turn into servers where they want to help serve other people as well, or you're going to, just have people that naturally want to come in and get right to the believing and serving. So building up a team of women with the same mission is how that team cycle bonus is going to continue to grow. And those are the two main ways. We also have quarterly bonuses. Once you start having leaders on your team that are doing really well, you qualify for different quarterly bonuses and things like that. But those are the two main ways. So how much does it cost? How much does it cost to join up as a coach? Basically, it's a cost of your own health and fitness tools. So it's what I explained. It's a challenge pack. It's your challenge pack. We want to make sure that you have the workouts, that you're constantly, again, on your journey. That's how we relate to people, is being on your journey, continuing to, to get healthier yourself. Doesn't mean perfection. None of us are perfect. We have our struggles, and it's important to share those too so people see, wait, she's human. She's just like me. I can relate to that. So your own challenge pack, so your own Beachbody On Demand, and you get to decide whether you want to try our performance lines or our pre and post workout, Shakeology, beach bars, try different things every month. It's up to you. That's going to be your initial startup cost. And by getting that challenge pack, it's going to waive your coach sign up fee of $40. It's waived with the purchase of that package. And then from there, it's $15 a month. $15 a month to own a business that literally, I'm just keeping it real, you could Google this, it has no cap on the income. So if you really just go all in with this and you find people that are like you and you're chasing after, Jesus together and helping women and helping women and helping women, and you start to earn, an income, there's no, you can out earn your upline. That's where the pyramid schemes are illegal if that's a concern. There is a structure, that network marketing structure. But the cool part about this is you can out earn your upline. There's literally no ceiling. And it's $15 a month. $15 a month, plus whatever you decide is what's working well for you with your own personal health and fitness journey. So that is pretty much how much it costs if you already are a coach. Maybe you're a discount coach already and you're just like, hey, I want to start sharing this thing. You're already signed up and ready. All you have to do is do our new coach training and, start hopping on our team calls and get active in our team page, and we'll kind of show you what to focus on to get started. All right, so here are your options. You have 3 choices. You ready? First is you say, I'm all in. I love this. It sounds exactly like something I want to do. I want to join whatever the next group is. So whoever invited you here, that's going to be your mentor coach. So you're like, I want to join your next group so I can see how it's run. I'm going to invite people to it. Start the new coach training. I just want to go all in. I know this is something that I want to do. The second thing is you're like, wow, this sounds really good. I'm just not really sure if it's the right timing, but I absolutely want to join as a challenger in your group, get to know how things go in the group, same thing. And just kind of work on your own health and fitness journey to start. And then the third thing is, I'm just not really sure if this is a good fit for me right now. That is totally fine, but you have to tell the person that invited you. You're not allowed to ghost us, okay? Again, if you were invited here, it's because we saw something in you. We saw that, you would line up with our team mission. We don't just invite anyone. Even once people say they're interested, we kind of do a little getting to know you at first and just kind of seeing, because think about it. This is our job. This is what we do. We love it. We're like a family. And so we want you here. And it's because we saw something in you. So please do us the courtesy of just letting us know 1, 2, or 3. And we look forward to just answering any questions that you have. We're open books. It's not a pressure situation where you have to tell us tonight. We want this to be a good fit for you. So are there any questions? I know that was a ton of information, but you can feel free to ask the coach that invited you anything. Does it all pretty much make sense for the most part? Yeah, thumbs up. Love it. Awesome. Does anybody want to introduce themselves? I know I'm kind of putting you on the spot. You don't have to, but I love to get to know people. Anybody? Your name, where you're from, what made you want to listen in?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Can you hear me? This is Ashley.
I can. Your video went off. I loved your little.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. Hi. So Abby invited me recently. So I was just, it's actually very informative. So I was also invited by somebody else a few months ago, and I didn't feel ready for it. I still don't know, just because I'm kind of going to be going on a journey with like a blog and more emotional and mental wellness. Mm-hmm. But I have definitely implemented physical wellness in my own life, especially in the last 5 months, probably. So that it's really changed my world. But the fitness aspect is more of a smaller kind of portion of it. So I'm just I'm not sure. I'm trying to, pray and really feel where the right direction is for me. Yeah. But I'm definitely open to it, but I don't know if yet, or, like I said, I haven't published my website yet, but hopefully by the end of the month is my goal. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on. Okay. And I'm in California.
Oh my goodness, Cali. I was there 2 years ago. I got to go to California.
Oh, yes.
Awesome. So, I do want to say to what you said, though, because, again, specifically because of what we do, how it's not just about, like, fitness. We go into, like, holistic health. So it's spiritual, it's emotional, it's mental, it's all of that. And that's actually the direction that even the fitness world is going, is understanding that it's not just about what we look like on the outside, you know?
Yeah.
So that's the cool part about this business. It would be catered to you and where you are and what you want your brand to be. So you would sit down with Abby, we would chat about, okay, what is it that you want to promote? It's not Beachbody. So if you go to my page, you're not going to see Beachbody anywhere. You're not going to see names of programs anywhere. Again, not because I'm ashamed of it. I love our company, but I'm not promoting Beachbody. I'm promoting myself, right? Like people get to know you and what it is that, you're passionate about. So that would be you. That would be your brand. That's what people would see is Ashley, who loves Jesus and is passionate about life and total whole health. I want to join that. As a result of that, you're going to go deeper with your clients and you get to decide, what that looks like in your private groups. And then, you get to offer those tools if they want fitness as well, if they want nutrition as well. So it's just tools to come alongside of whatever it is that you want to, promote. So I do love that. My mom's actually a mental health therapist. So I'm all about all emotional, all of it. It's so important. Yeah.
Yeah. What was funny is I was told by my therapist about 5-6 months ago that I had ADD. And ever since, I've been really focusing more on my mindset and just talking through in my counseling sessions and exercising. I have never felt more focused, and my memory has not been like this good probably ever. But yeah, I feel so passionate. I want to share it with everybody. I'm like, oh my gosh, this works. It's amazing.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
That feeling, that's what we can't contain. Is like, I don't have to go sell. Like, share my story, share what's, working for me, and people are going to want to. So I love that. And so, any questions that you have, feel free to ask Abby and we'll make sure you have all the info that you need.
Okay. Well, I have to go because I'm going to eat with my family, but I'll keep in touch with Abby, definitely.
Thank you for hopping on.
Thank you. Bye. Okay. Bye.
Anybody else want to say hi? You don't have to. No. All right. Well, I will let you ladies go. Thank you. Nikki, you looked like you want to say hi. I'm not calling you out, but you looked like you were about to if you want to. No? Okay. Just making sure. All right, I'm going to say a quick prayer and let you ladies get on to your night. Lord, thank you so much for this time together. I thank you that you have just wired us with unique giftings and talents, Lord, and passions, and you guide us on how to use them in a way that's going to connect how you've wired us with, the people that you've placed in our lives, so that we can just come alongside of them, Lord, and whatever that unique gifting is, and come together as a team and bring all of our different, gifts and things together to just be able to impact people for you. And so I just thank you for these tools that we have, the platform for health and fitness, just as a way to shine for you, Lord. The smiles that people see, the joy that we have that isn't from this world. It's not because we are, super wrapped up in our physical results. Like, the joy that we have comes from you. And so I just pray that people recognize that and they see that, and then we just continue to shine that light for you, Lord. So I just pray for clarity and guidance for each of these women that are on this call tonight. Anybody that's going to listen to the playback, Lord, I just pray that you would guide them, that you would show them what it is that you would have for them, and when that is, the timing, that you would just make it clear for them, Lord. But I'm just so excited to see what you do with them, and how you continue to use them. And we're just blessed to have even connected for this time. So we love you so much, and we thank you in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, ladies, thank you for hopping on. We will talk to you soon, right? Yes. All right, bye.